Ladies and gentlemen, there comes a moment in life when you have to decide, are you going to let the world dictate your path, or are you going to claim it for yourself? Because let me tell you, the world is noisy. Everyone has an opinion, a distraction, a temptation to pull you away from your purpose. But the key to greatness, the key to fulfillment, is this: focus on yourself. Focus on your dreams. In this world of endless chatter and constant distraction, clarity has become a rare commodity. Everywhere you turn, there's a voice trying to tell you what you should be doing, how you should be living, or what's supposed to make you happy. It's easy to get caught up in that noise. The notifications, the opinions, the comparisons, they can cloud your vision, steal your focus, and leave you chasing someone else's dream instead of your own. But if you want to unlock the power within you, the power to achieve your dreams, you have to learn to silence the noise. This doesn't mean ignoring the world or shutting yourself off from new ideas. It means creating space for what truly matters. It's about choosing what you listen to, what you let in, and what you allow to influence your journey. Think about it. When was the last time you paused to listen to your own thoughts, to check in with your own desires? We spend so much time scrolling through other people's lives, watching their highlights, that we forget to tune into our own. But clarity doesn't come from outside, it comes from within. It comes from knowing yourself so deeply that no distraction can derail you, no opinion can shake you. Clarity is a practice, not a one-time decision. It starts with decluttering your mental and emotional space. That might mean taking a break from social media, stepping back from toxic relationships, or even saying no to opportunities that don't align with your vision. Because here's the truth: not everything that's offered to you is meant for you. Some things are just distractions dressed up as possibilities. To gain clarity, you have to ask yourself the hard questions. What do I want? What truly matters to me? What am I willing to fight for? These questions require honesty, vulnerability, and courage. But the answers will become your compass, guiding you through the noise, the doubt, and the chaos. The journey to clarity also requires discipline. You must guard your time and energy like they are your most valuable assets, because they are. You can't allow every interruption to claim your attention. You can't afford to let every criticism sink into your heart. Clarity demands that you set boundaries, that you create a space where your vision can thrive. And here's another thing about clarity: it's not about having all the answers right now. It's not about knowing every step you'll take on the road to your dream. It's about seeing the next step clearly, about trusting that your focus today will lead to fulfillment tomorrow. The clearer your focus, the brighter your path becomes. It's also important to understand that clarity doesn't eliminate challenges, it equips you to face them. When you're clear on your purpose, obstacles lose their power to stop you. They become just another part of the process, another lesson on the road to your dream. Clarity turns challenges into stepping stones, not roadblocks. Above all, clarity is about alignment. It's aligning your thoughts, your actions, and your intentions with your deepest desires. It's about living in a way that reflects who you are and what you stand for. When your actions align with your vision, you'll find a strength you didn't know you had, a resilience that can carry you through anything. This kind of clarity isn't something you stumble upon, it's something you cultivate. It's the result of quiet moments with yourself, of reflection, of recalibration when you get off track. It's the willingness to step back from the noise and ask, does this serve my purpose? The journey of self-discovery is one of the most profound experiences you will ever undertake. It's not a path marked with clear signs or paved with easy answers. No, it's a winding road, often uncertain, sometimes lonely, but always transformative. It is the process of peeling back the layers of who the world thinks you should be to reveal who you truly are. We live in a society that's quick to tell us what to value, what to strive for, and even who to become. From an early age, we're bombarded with expectations: parents, teachers, peers, and the world at large projecting their hopes and dreams onto us. And while some of that guidance may come from a place of love, It can also leave us disconnected from our authentic selves. The journey of self-discovery is about reclaiming that connection. It's about stepping away from the noise of external validation and asking yourself the hard, uncomfortable questions: who am I when no one is watching? What do I believe in? Not because I was told to, but because it resonates with my soul. What would I do if fear weren't holding me back? This journey isn't just about finding answers, it's about embracing the process of exploration. You may not have it all figured out today, and that's okay. Self-discovery is less about arriving at a destination and more about learning to navigate life with a deeper understanding of yourself. It's about uncovering your strengths, your passions, and even your flaws. Yes, your flaws. Because the truth is, there's power in acknowledging your imperfections. They don't define you, but they do shape you. And when you understand them, you can transform them into tools for growth. The journey of self-discovery also requires courage. Why? Because looking inward can be unsettling. You might uncover parts of yourself that you've ignored, denied, or even feared. You might realize that some of the paths you've taken weren't truly yours, but rather roads others convinced you to walk. That realization can be painful, but it's also liberating, because once you see the truth, you can choose differently. You can step into alignment with your true self. Self-discovery is deeply personal, but it doesn't happen in isolation. The people you meet, the experiences you have, and the challenges you face are all part of the process. Every relationship, every triumph, every failure teaches you something about yourself. They act as mirrors, reflecting back the qualities you possess and the areas where you can grow. Sometimes self-discovery requires unlearning. It's about letting go of beliefs that no longer serve you. Maybe you've been carrying the weight of self-doubt instilled in you by someone else's opinion. Or perhaps you've been chasing a version of success that doesn't align with your values. Unlearning is a critical step in making room for your authentic self to emerge. It's also important to recognize that self-discovery isn't static. You're not the same person you were 5 years ago, and you won't be the same 5 years from now. Life shapes you, and your understanding of yourself evolves with every new chapter. That's why it's important to keep revisiting this journey, to stay curious about who you are becoming. The beauty of self-discovery lies in its power to unlock your potential. When you know who you are, you move differently. You stop seeking permission to pursue your dreams because you realize that the only approval you need is your own. You stop comparing yourself to others because you understand that your journey is uniquely yours. Ultimately, self-discovery is about embracing your humanity in all its complexity, the light and the shadow, the strength and the vulnerability. It's about realizing that every part of you, even the parts you once wanted to hide, contributes to the masterpiece that is your life. Dreams are the seeds of greatness. They are the visions that inspire us, the hopes that lift us, and the fire that drives us forward. But here's the thing about dreams: they are only the beginning. Dreaming is essential, but dreaming alone doesn't move mountains. It's the action that follows the dream that creates change. That's where the magic happens. When you dream, don't limit yourself to what feels safe or what others think is possible. Dreams are meant to stretch you, to push the boundaries of your comfort zone. A dream that doesn't scare you at least a little isn't big enough. You've got to aim higher, reach farther, and believe in something greater than what you can see right now. But dreaming big is only half the equation. The other half, the most important half, is acting bigger. And by that I mean committing to your dream with everything you've got. It's easy to dream, it's harder to do. The real test of your belief in your dream is not in how vividly you can imagine it, but in how relentlessly you pursue it. Acting bigger requires stepping into a mindset of possibility. Too often, people are held back by self-imposed limits, by fears that whisper, "What if I fail?" But here's the truth: failure isn't the enemy. Inaction is. Failure is just a step on the road to success, a lesson that shapes you and prepares you for the next step. Every great achievement was built on a foundation of lessons learned through failure. Acting bigger also means taking bold, decisive steps, even when the path isn't clear. Waiting for the perfect moment or the perfect plan is just another way of staying still. The truth is, you don't have to see the entire staircase to take the first step. Start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. Momentum builds with action, and once you start moving, opportunities that seem distant begin to draw closer. And let's talk about effort. Dreaming big and acting bigger demands hard work. It's about putting in the hours, making sacrifices, and staying consistent even when it feels like progress is slow. It's about discipline, showing up day after day with the same energy and commitment you had on day one. There will be times when the grind feels overwhelming, when the weight of your dream seems too heavy to carry. In those moments, remember this, you're not just working for a goal, you're working for a life that aligns with your purpose. The effort you put in today is an investment in the future you're creating. Acting bigger also requires resilience. Big dreams come with big challenges. There will be setbacks, obstacles, and moments when you question if the dream is worth it. This is where your faith in the vision and your determination to see it through must stand strong. Resilience isn't about avoiding hardship, it's about rising each time you're knocked down. It's about using every challenge as fuel to push harder and go farther. But here's the secret to acting bigger. It's not just about the size of the actions you take, it's about the consistency of those actions. Small, consistent steps taken over time create massive results. It's the commitment to progress, no matter how small, that separates those who dream from those who achieve. Acting bigger also means embracing the unknown. When you dream big, you're charting a path that no one else has walked. There won't always be a map to guide you, but that's okay. Trust yourself, trust the dream, and trust the process. You don't need to have all the answers, you just need to keep moving. And let's not forget the importance of accountability. Acting bigger means holding yourself to a higher standard, demanding excellence from yourself, even when no one else is watching. It's about taking ownership of your actions and refusing to settle for anything less than your best. Dream big, yes, but let your actions speak louder than your aspirations. Let your commitment, your effort, and your resilience be the evidence of your belief in the dream. Because the world doesn't just need dreamers, it needs doers. Adversity. It's a word that makes most people uncomfortable. Nobody wakes up in the morning hoping for challenges, setbacks, or struggles. But here's the truth about adversity. It is one of the greatest teachers life will ever give you. It has a way of shaping you, refining you, and preparing you for the greatness that lies ahead. Growth doesn't happen in the comfort zone. It happens when you're stretched, when you're pushed beyond what you thought you could handle. Adversity forces you to confront parts of yourself you never knew existed, the strength, the resilience, the creativity. It's through those moments of difficulty that you discover what you're truly made of. When you face adversity, you have a choice. You can let it break you, or you can let it build you. Challenges are inevitable, but your response to them is what determines their impact on your life. Some people see adversity as an insurmountable wall, while others see it as a staircase to the next level. It's all about perspective. One of the most powerful things about adversity is its ability to reveal your priorities. When life knocks you down, it forces you to focus on what really matters. It strips away the superficial and brings you face to face with your values, your purpose and your dreams. Adversity has a way of clarifying what's worth fighting for. It also teaches you perseverance. Success isn't about how many times you avoid falling, it's about how many times you get back up. Every time you rise after a setback, you grow stronger. You build a mindset that refuses to give up, no matter how tough the road gets. That's the kind of grit that separates those who merely wish for success from those who achieve it. Adversity also forces you to adapt. Life doesn't always go according to plan, and that's okay. Sometimes the obstacles you face are actually opportunities in disguise. They push you to think differently, to find solutions you never would have considered otherwise. They challenge you to step outside your comfort zone and try something new. And let's not forget the humility that comes from facing challenges. Adversity has a way of reminding you that you're human, that you don't have all the answers. It teaches you to ask for help, to lean on others when you need support. That vulnerability isn't a weakness, it's a strength. It's in those moments of connection that you realize you're not alone on this journey. Adversity also helps you appreciate the wins. When everything comes easy, success loses its meaning. But when you've had to fight for something, when you've had to overcome obstacles to reach your goals, that success is so much sweeter. It's a reminder of how far you've come and the strength it took to get there. Another gift of adversity is the wisdom it brings. Every challenge carries a lesson if you're willing to learn it. Maybe it teaches you patience. Maybe it teaches you to trust yourself. Or maybe it shows you that failure isn't the end, it's just a stepping stone. These lessons become part of who you are, shaping your perspective and preparing you for the future. Adversity can also ignite a fire within you. When the odds are stacked against you, there's something about that moment that awakens your determination. It's in the face of difficulty that you find your true power, the power to keep going, to push harder, to refuse to let the circumstances define you. But perhaps the most beautiful thing about adversity is its ability to transform you. It's not just about overcoming the challenge, it's about who you become in the process. Each struggle adds to your story. Each setback adds to your strength. Adversity doesn't just test you, it molds you. It prepares you for the bigger challenges ahead and gives you the tools you'll need to navigate them. Growth through adversity isn't easy, but it's worth it. It's through those tough moments that you build the resilience, the courage, and the wisdom to rise above anything life throws your way. The people you surround yourself with are a reflection of your future. They are your mirrors, your influencers, and in many ways, the architects of your environment. Who you allow into your circle has a profound impact on your mindset, your habits, and ultimately your destiny. The company you keep can either propel you towards your dreams or anchor you in mediocrity. Energy is contagious. Spend enough time around someone, and their mindset starts to rub off on you. If you surround yourself with people who are constantly negative, who always find reasons why things won't work, it's only a matter of time before their doubts start to cloud your vision. On the other hand, when you surround yourself with those who are optimistic, driven, and supportive, their energy fuels your own. They challenge you to see possibilities instead of limitations, opportunities instead of obstacles. The company you keep also sets the standard for what you consider normal. If you're around people who settle for less, who are content with just getting by, you may start to adopt that mindset. But if your circle is filled with people who strive for greatness, who refuse to settle, their ambition becomes a challenge to you. They remind you that you too are capable of more. Think of your relationships like an elevator. The people in your life can either lift you up to new heights or drag you down to lower levels. That's why it's so important to be intentional about who you allow into your space. Not everyone deserves a seat at your table. Some people bring negativity, drama, or distractions that pull you away from your purpose. Recognize these relationships for what they are, and don't be afraid to step back when necessary. But it's not just about avoiding the wrong people, it's about finding the right ones, the people who inspire you, challenge you, and hold you accountable. These are the people who won't let you settle for less than your best. They're not afraid to call you out when you're slacking or to remind you of your potential when you've forgotten it. These are the friends, mentors, and allies who push you to grow. A strong support system is one of the greatest assets you can have on the journey to your dreams. These are the people who celebrate your wins as if they were their own, who stand by you during the tough times, and who remind you of your purpose when you feel lost. Their belief in you can reignite your own belief when it starts to waver. The company you keep also plays a role in how you see yourself. When you're surrounded by people who respect you, who value your ideas, and who encourage your growth, you start to see yourself through their eyes. That's why it's so important to choose relationships that uplift you, that make you feel stronger, more confident, and more capable. Now let's talk about accountability. The right people in your life will hold you to your commitments. They won't let you make excuses or give up when things get hard. They'll remind you of your goals or the promises you made to yourself, and they'll challenge you to follow through. This kind of accountability is priceless. It keeps you aligned with your vision and ensures that you're taking the actions necessary to achieve it. But relationships are a two-way street. If you want to attract the kind of people who uplift and inspire, you have to be that person as well. Be the friend who celebrates others' successes without jealousy, who offers encouragement without expecting anything in return, and who shows up when it matters most. The energy you give is the energy you attract. The company you keep is not about quantity, it's about quality. A small circle of supportive, driven, and genuine people is far more valuable than a large crowd of acquaintances who don't truly have your back. Invest your time and energy into the relationships that matter, the ones that nourish your spirit and align with your values. Your circle can be your greatest asset or your greatest liability. Choose wisely. Surround yourself with people who lift you higher, who push you to dream bigger, and who remind you of your greatness every single day. Consistency is the quiet force behind every great achievement. It's not flashy, it's not glamorous, and it often goes unnoticed in the moment, but make no mistake, it's the foundation of success. The ability to show up day after day, regardless of how you feel or what obstacles stand in your way, is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. Many people underestimate the power of consistency because it feels small. A single workout won't transform your body. One productive day won't change your career. One act of kindness won't fix a broken relationship. But when those small actions are repeated over time, they create momentum. They build habits. And those habits shape your destiny. Think about water dripping on a stone. One drop may seem insignificant, but over time, that constant drip wears down the rock. That's the power of consistency. It's not about making a big splash once, it's about the steady, unrelenting effort that compounds over time. But consistency isn't easy. It requires discipline, focus, and an unwavering commitment to your goals. There will be days when motivation is nowhere to be found, when the excitement of starting something new has faded, and the finish line feels impossibly far away. That's when consistency matters most. It's the decision to keep going, even when it's hard, even when it's boring, even when no one else is watching. Consistency also builds trust both with yourself and with others. When you consistently follow through on your commitments, you reinforce the belief that you can rely on yourself. That confidence is invaluable because it fuels your ability to take on bigger challenges. And when others see you consistently showing up, they begin to trust and respect you. Whether it's your colleagues, your clients, or your loved ones, people value reliability. Another reason consistency is so powerful is that it creates momentum. The hardest part of any journey is often just getting started. But once you've taken those first steps and continue to take them, you build a rhythm. Each small win builds on the last, creating a snowball effect that carries you forward. Consistency also teaches you patience. We live in a world that glorifies instant gratification, but real success takes time. It's the result of sustained effort over weeks, months, or even years. When you embrace consistency, you learn to value the process instead of obsessing over immediate results. You understand that every step, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to your goal. But let's be clear, consistency doesn't mean perfection. There will be days when you fall short, when life throws you off track. What matters is how quickly you get back up and keep moving forward. Consistency is about progress, not perfection. It's about the commitment to keep showing up no matter how many times you stumble. Another important aspect of consistency is alignment. It's not just about working hard, it's about working smart. Consistency is most effective when it's aligned with your goals and values. If your actions aren't taking you closer to where you want to be, then you're just spinning your wheels. Consistency with intention is what drives real success. It's also worth noting that consistency builds resilience. When you show up regularly, you develop a routine that anchors you, even in tough times. That routine becomes a source of strength, helping you push through challenges and stay focused on your goals. The beauty of consistency is that it compounds. The small efforts you make every day may not seem significant in the moment, but over time they add up to something extraordinary. It's like planting seeds. At first you see nothing but dirt. But with time, care, and consistent effort, those seeds grow into something remarkable. Consistency isn't about giant leaps, it's about small, intentional steps taken every single day. It's about staying the course, trusting the process, and believing that the work you're putting in now will pay off in the long run. Faith and vision are the twin pillars of transformation. They are the foundation upon which every great achievement is built. Vision is the ability to see beyond your current circumstances, to imagine a reality that doesn't yet exist. Faith is the unwavering belief that no matter how long it takes or how challenging the road becomes, that vision is not only possible but inevitable. Together, they create a powerful force that can move mountains and turn dreams into reality. Vision begins in the mind. It's not limited by what you can see in front of you. It's fueled by your imagination, your aspirations, and your deepest desires. Vision is what allows you to chart a course through uncharted waters, to dream of possibilities that seem out of reach. But a vision on its own isn't enough. It needs faith to bring it to life, to sustain it through the inevitable ups and downs. Faith is what keeps you grounded when the storm hits. It's easy to believe in your vision when everything is going well, but the true test of faith comes when obstacles arise, when progress slows, or when others doubt your dream. Faith is the voice inside that says, keep going. This is worth it. You are capable. It's the strength to trust in the process, even when the results aren't immediately visible. Vision and faith work together in a delicate balance. Vision gives you the direction, the goal, the reason for your journey. Faith gives you the courage to take the first step and the perseverance to keep stepping, even when the path ahead isn't clear. Without vision, faith has no destination. Without faith, vision remains a distant dream. Having faith doesn't mean ignoring reality. It means acknowledging challenges without letting them define your limits. It's about believing that your current situation doesn't dictate your future, and that every setback is just a setup for a comeback. Faith is the belief that even when you can't see the whole picture, every piece is falling into place. Vision also requires clarity. You have to know what you're aiming for before you can pursue it with faith. A vague dream won't inspire action, and it won't withstand the challenges that come your way. But when your vision is clear, it becomes a source of strength. It's the picture you hold in your mind when things get tough. The reminder of why you started and where you're going. And while vision begins as a solitary act, faith often grows in community. Surround yourself with people who share your belief in what's possible. They don't have to see the exact same vision, but they should encourage your growth and fuel your faith. Their support can serve as a reminder of your potential, especially in moments when doubt starts to creep in. Faith and vision also require action. You can't just hope for things to change, you have to work toward that change. Faith isn't passive, it's active. It's waking up every day and putting in the effort, not because success is guaranteed, but because you believe in your ability to make progress. It's taking consistent steps toward your vision, even when those steps feel small. But here's the thing about faith, it doesn't always feel strong. There will be days when doubt knocks at the door, when fear tries to overshadow your belief. That's normal. Faith doesn't mean the absence of doubt, it means choosing to move forward despite it. It's about deciding that your dream is worth the risk, worth the effort, and worth the patience. Vision, on the other hand, has the power to evolve. As you grow, as you learn, and as you take action, your vision may expand. You might discover new possibilities or refine your goals. That's not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of growth. Your vision should challenge you, stretch you, and inspire you to become more than you thought possible. Faith and vision together create a roadmap for transformation. They allow you to see the invisible and believe in the impossible. They remind you that every great journey starts with a single step, and that every step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to the life you're meant to live. As we come to the end of this journey together, let's take a moment to reflect. Every step of the path to success, focusing on yourself, dreaming big, overcoming adversity, embracing consistency, and surrounding yourself with the right people requires intention and unwavering faith. Each moment you dedicate to your growth, each challenge you rise above, and each day you choose action over excuses, you move closer to the life you've envisioned. Remember, success isn't reserved for the extraordinary. It's built by ordinary people who make extraordinary decisions every single day. It's about believing in your dreams when no one else does, trusting the process when the road gets tough, and refusing to settle for anything less than what you know you're capable of achieving. You hold the power to transform your life. Keep the faith, hold on to the vision, and never stop moving forward. Every moment matters, and every decision shapes your destiny. Thank you for sharing this time with me. It's been an honor to stand here and speak with you about the incredible potential that lies within each of us. I hope these words inspire you to take that next step, to face the challenges ahead, and to keep chasing your dreams with passion and purpose. Go out there, take action, and make your mark on the world. You've got everything you need within you to succeed. Thank you, and I wish you all the best on your journey.